Namaste, dear listeners. Welcome to Vibrations of Vitality podcast series. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern science, and your inner energy or prana becomes your most powerful ally. My name is Dr. Debmalya Nandy, Vedic Science, Vitality, and Leadership Coach, and the founder of Vitality Wisdom Hub. I am your guide today on this journey through the sacred science of sound, health, and consciousness. Today's episode is titled The Science and Spirit of Sound, How Vedic Chanting Heals. Before we begin, I invite you to take one deep breath. Inhale slowly and exhale gently. Now, listen. Can you feel the silence that remains after your exhalation? That is the doorway to vibration. Have you ever noticed how sound changes your energy instantly? A mother's lullaby calms a crying child. A favorite song awakens forgotten emotions. A harsh word can hurt more deeply than a wound. Sound doesn't just travel through air, it travels through you. Modern acoustics tells us that sound is vibration, mechanical waves of pressure moving through a medium. But Vedic seers saw it differently. They said, Nada Brahma, the universe itself is sound. Every movement, every atom, every thought has its own vibration. When these vibrations align harmoniously, we experience health, clarity, and vitality. When they fall out of tune, we experience disease, confusion, and fatigue. So, Vedic chanting isn't merely about repeating ancient words, it's about retuning your entire being to the frequency of the cosmos. Let's go a little deeper. In the Rig Veda, the earliest and most ancient of all Vedas, the rishis spoke of the universe emerging from sound, from the first vibration called pranava or om. Om iti etad aksharam idam sarvam, says the Mandukya Upanishad. This syllable om is all that exists, past, present, and future. When we chant Vedic mantras, we aren't just creating vibrations, we are remembering them. We are synchronizing with the original frequency that shaped galaxies, stars, and as a matter of fact, life itself. From a modern scientific view, everything from a drop of water to the human DNA vibrates at specific frequencies. Dr. Hans Jenny's experiments in cymatics showed how sound can shape physical matter into beautiful geometrical forms. So, when we chant precisely with correct intonation or swara, rhythm or chanda, and intention or bhava, we are quite literally reorganizing the geometry of our energy field. Let's bridge this ancient insight with modern neuroscience. Studies using EEG and fMRI show that chanting mantras like Om activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode, reduces amygdala activity, lowering fear and anxiety, enhances alpha and theta brainwaves, inducing meditative calm, balances heart rate variability or HRV, a key marker of emotional regulation, What's truly fascinating is that even if you don't understand Sanskrit, your nervous system still responds because the effect doesn't depend on meaning, it depends on vibration. The Sanskrit phonemes are mathematically precise. Each syllable has an energetic correspondence to certain parts of your body, your nadis or subtle energy channels. That's why ancient India preserved these chants through the Shruti Parampara or oral transmission, ensuring not one syllable or pitch was altered for thousands of years. As a result, what we chant today is almost identical to what the Vedic seers heard in deep states of meditation thousands of years ago. That's not religion, that's sonic continuity. So, how exactly does chanting heal us? Let's explore four dimensions: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Physical. When you chant, your diaphragm, the dome shaped muscle that helps us breathe, your lungs and vocal cords vibrate rhythmically. This acts as a gentle internal massage, improving breath capacity and oxygenation. The vibration of syllables like Om, Hreem, Shreem creates resonance in different energy centers, similar to acoustic therapy. Number two, mental. Chanting introduces rhythm and repetition, which regulate the wandering mind. The prefrontal cortex becomes focused while the monkey mind quiets down. Over time, you develop single pointed concentration, dharana, sixth of the eight limbs of Maharshi Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga. Number three, emotional. Sound bypasses logic and enters your limbic system, the seat of emotion. That's why even one heartfelt chant can dissolve grief or anger. Mantras like the Durga Suktam awaken courage and motherly compassion simultaneously, balancing your inner masculine and feminine energies. Number four, spiritual. At its highest, chanting dissolves the sense of separation. The one who chants, the chant itself, and the deity invoked all become one vibration. That is yoga, not posture, but union through sound. Let's experience a micro practice together. Sit comfortably, spine tall, shoulders relaxed. Bring awareness to your breath. Now take a deep inhale all the way up, and as you exhale, softly chant Om three times with me in 3 rounds of breaths. Let's begin. Release the breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, begin. Second time, inhale deeply. Draw the breath up. Pause at the peak. Exhale. Last time. Inhale deeply. long, smooth. Bring it to the up. Pause at the peak. Exhale. Notice the after vibration in your chest, your skull, your palms. That lingering hum is prana, your life force, aligning or realigning itself. If you did this sincerely, your nervous system is already calmer, your heart rhythm steadier, and your mind quieter. That's the beauty of sacred sound. It doesn't need belief, it only needs attention. Vedic chanting is not about religion or ritual. It's about reclaiming your original frequency, the sound of balance. And the more you align with that, the more your health, focus, and relationships transform naturally. In upcoming episodes, we will dive into mantra as medicine, decoding the Durga Suktam, and finding your sacred voice. Each will help you embody the energy of sound at deeper levels. And if this conversation stirred something within you, I warmly invite you to join me for the 4-day live Vedic chanting workshop, the Durga Suktam experience, happening Friday, October 31st to Monday, November 3rd, 2025, from 6 to 7 p.m. IST. If you are listening to this post the event, please connect with me through my email posted in the description of this video, and I will get back to you in ways how you can access the program, recordings, and other benefits. In this 4-day Durga Suktam Vedic chanting workshop, you will learn the sacred chant syllable by syllable, uttering the pronunciations accurately and the swaras authentically. You will understand the meaning of the chant and, most importantly, feel the power of sound healing live. Until next time, remember, you are not separate from the sound you hear. You are the vibration. May your voice be your prayer and your prayer be your medicine. Jaya Ma Durga. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.